I can't say how much weight this fire chat you're going to have. Education is a way of doing things better. And I know, Africa, we have quite a lot of people joining this year. And we know, I think that for Europe, for the rest of the world, there's so many different perceptions about Africa. When we talk about telco and telecommunication, we have so many people from Africa joining the Telco Summit because of the amazing growth and of course, the only way to reach all those millions of people. When we talk about education, I would love to hear more from you. Do we have now your co-founder on Skype? That would be awesome. Kenya, Nairobi, do you hear me? Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Fine.
Okay, now I see the guys at the table, which is very nice. Hi, guys. Why are you upside down, for God's sake? Is there a reason for this? It's nice. Okay.
Can you see my screen?
No, it's not. We're not laughing to you, dear. It's just some nice technical stuff going on here. But it's great to have you here. So I'm Plamen, and here is Nivi with me. So I'll leave you together. I would love to hear more about how you educate Africa. Could you please remove the Twitter screen? It could be nicer. Please.
Hello, Nivi. You want to go ahead? My name is Marie. Nivi is joining us on Skype. Nivi?
Okay. Hi. Do you hear us?
Hi, are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
We are talking to you. Whom do you think we're talking to? Of course it's you. All right, please, go ahead.
Go ahead, Nivi.
It's great to be online with you. Hi, Marie.
Hi. All right, I'll go.
So we have a story to tell, I guess, about being entrepreneurs in Africa.
Yes, go ahead.
Don't stop, dear. We do hear you. Don't worry.
It's okay. We had this
Okay,
plan
we have a story to tell about what it's like being entrepreneurs in Africa. And I guess there are a lot of misconceptions about what it's like. I guess in Africa, there are, I don't know, I would say that everyone is either ignoring us or thinking that we're wasting their time. As women, we find there's a lot of sexism in Africa. And then outside Africa, I don't know, Marie, what do you think?
Yeah, I'll continue as she's saying, and everywhere else, as she's saying, we got a lot of attention, a lot of pats on the head, a lot of volunteers. I actually call Nivi the volunteer whisperer because we have a lot of volunteers working with us. Should I have a click?
You need next slide?
Next slide, please.
I guess in terms of misconceptions.
Yeah, what we have on stage is that being entrepreneurs in Africa and as women, there's a lot of misconceptions of what we actually do. Behind me is the picture of an example of what our parents think we do. They think we are doing a lot of high-tech code crunching behind the scenes. Next screen, please.
And outside of Africa, I guess everyone thinks we're fixing the world and helping start children with laptops and feeding them with laptops.
And I guess the rest of Africa think we are going for conferences. Of course, here I am. And but in reality, what we are doing is, sorry, this clicker is not.
We actually just spent.
In reality, we are arguing about the best practices of playing Candy Crush.
So other than arguing over Candy Crush, what we do at eLimu is we basically take the content of the Kenyan education system and we add it on tablets. We add animations and videos and games and music and quizzes to vamp up that content. And it's all localized content, so we've got all local subjects for the Kenyan curriculum, plus other things that make the learning process fun. All our videos are localized. We have quizzes to track progress of the students. And we also have extended learning. Beyond the curriculum, we teach a lot of content about what responsible citizenship is, environmental conservation, human rights, personal financial literacy, sanitation, and so on. But I don't know, working in Africa are a lot of challenges. Marie will give you one.
Yeah, we got a lot of challenges, and through that, some of the Kenyans have come up with innovations on how to counter those challenges. What we see there is M-Kopa. M-Kopa is a microfinance that help that assist in solar solutions. So you're able to get a loan and buy a solar solution for your house, ranging from $1,000, like $100 and such.
And then also one of the large challenges we faced was financial inclusion. So a lot of people didn't have bank accounts or the way to get a bank account. And M-Pesa is, one of the famous innovations from Africa. So it met this challenge and it found a solution for mobile banking. And so you can do anything on M-Pesa. You can send money to a friend. You can send money to your grandmother. You can pay your electricity bill, your water bill, your carpenter. A lot of transactions are now being done with mobile banking, and it's worked in Kenya better than anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, another solution we have is called Huduma, which is service in Swahili. What it does is helps citizens amplify their voices towards service provider in demand for service. This is in water, justice, health, and education.
And also within health, there's I guess if people aren't healthy, they're hardly able to access solutions for them. So Med Africa is another example of a good solution for health, where you're able to validate a doctor, know what drugs you're supposed to take, keep up to date with your visits. As you know, Kenya has a high rate of AIDS and HIV cases.
What you're seeing on the screen is an innovation by a 13-year-old Kenyan boy. What happened is the livestock were being attacked by lions each and every time. So he had to create a solution that mimicked a man walking or someone walking with a flashlight and trying to chase them away. So what he's done, he's used a car battery, a small solar charger, and a bulb to create that solution. And in 2 years, they've not had any attack from lions for that livestock.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, this solution is it's so rudimentary, but at the end of the day, it works. And that's really why we feel that Africa is exceptional. Going back to the M-Pesa story, that this is something that Harvard researchers came and they said it never worked in Africa, no one will take it on, but it worked. Africa is exceptional because the needs are so great and solutions are also so innovative around those needs. And I think M-Pesa, the fact that it's ubiquitous, it's really something that everyone has embraced all over.
All right, another exceptional case we've had in Kenya is like a study done by an independent research company in Kenya did one of the biggest slums in Kenya called Kibera slums, and they interviewed people, and people were ready to forgo meals to buy airtime. That's like a few cents of bundles of airtime.
That's one of the things that we saw immediately when we took eLimu to the schools and to the libraries. The user adoption was so great. If you look at these pictures, this was a picture, we took these tablets to the first time, and there were 2 children looking at it. And within a matter of 2 minutes, the entire classroom had gathered around the tablets. And just like with mobile money, just like healthcare, just like with agriculture, when innovation has been introduced, the user adoption has been so tremendous that we've seen children have such great learning outcomes. So the learning outcomes that we've seen is not only that it's done, but that they're improving the test scores. Basic dissemination of information we've made equitable throughout Kenya. Whether you're in a rural part of Kenya or in the main city, you're still seeing the same video explaining how to add fractions or how a heart beats. And that's why the test scores have improved. We've seen that their social and environmental consciousness has improved. We've seen that their problem-solving skills have improved, although I don't think they're still better than us at Candy Crush. And most importantly, we've seen that their IT literacy, their typing skills went through the roof and improved so quickly that we feel that now Kenya is ready to tackle the economies of the 21st century and really compete on a global scale. We're getting there. More digital inclusion.
Well, that's our story. We have a prototype of the app if you want to play around with it. I'll be glad to show you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nivi. Please join us.